Good morning, Washingtonians, and welcome back to another great day at Washington. Boys and girls, I've missed you on the morning announcements. I miss being able to, our ambassadors come into your classroom and talk to you every morning about the great things that are happening in Washington. And I also miss being with you and being able to show you some different places. Now, every day this year, every Wednesday this year, we've been at well, not all year, but every Wednesday since about November, we've been at a different location around around Greensboro, around our great community, and in Guilford County. And boys and girls, this right here is the last Wednesday that we're going to be going to a different location this year. Don't worry, those of you Washingtonians who are returning next year, we'll be kicking this back up and we'll be doing some different places next year. Well, today, some of you might even recognize a little bit where I'm at, but I'm going to turn like this, and you maybe see there in the back, I am coming to you live today from Emerald Point Wet and Wild, located right here in Greensboro. And boys and girls, right behind me, I'm going to step a little bit back. I'm not going to get into this water though. Right behind me is the wave pool. Some of you might recognize, hey, I've been there, Mr. Travers. I've been in that wave pool. Or, hey, and you know what? Last year I really wanted to go and I didn't get a chance to go. Well, this is the 37th year that Emerald Point Wet and Wild has been here, and the 36th year that it's been open. Last year, Emerald Point Wet and Wild was closed because of COVID-19. But this year, we're back up and running. This Saturday, boys and girls, is the first day in over a year that Emerald Point will be open. They'll be open this Saturday from 10 to 5. From 10 to 5, and you'll be able to come right in. They're expecting a good crowd. Admission tickets will range from around $35 to around $49, depending on your height and depending on your height and age and things like that. So be sure to look that up. You can check it. The families can check that out on the website prior to coming on out. But boys and girls, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a few sites here. This behind me is the wave pool. And in a wave pool, you might think, well, Mr. Travers, there's no waves right now. You're right. But in a wave pool, we have waves kind of coming up, and the water will actually be come all the way down here at this 0-point entry, almost on the shoreline. And they'll come all the way up, and you'll be able to splash and dip and play in different parts of the water out here. Now, further out, it gets a little bit deeper, and the waves are a little bit bigger. So those of you who are really strong swimmers, I know you're going to want to get on out there. That's popular. Also, back behind me, or to the right of the sign that says Emerald Point Wet and Wild back there, there's a splash zone where the younger students can come out and younger kids can come out and you can splash a little bit. You won't be have to get knee deep in the water, but there's little things that you can splash around there. Also, one of the main attractions here at Emerald Point Wet and Wild is Daredevil Drop. Now, you may have actually seen Daredevil Drop as you're driving by on the interstate, but Daredevil Drop is 76 feet of going almost straight down, it feels like, right down on a slide into water. It is absolutely fun. You do have to be a certain height to make sure that you're on that ride, but it is a fun ride. It's an absolute thrill. And those of you who love thrills, Daredevil Drop is going to be the place for you. Now, maybe you say, well, Mr. Travers, I'm not really into the thrill. I like to relax a little bit. Well, there's a lazy river here. And when you think about lazy river, think about relaxing, kind of going around. The water is going to propel you in almost like a circular type path, circular type motion. We can relax and just on an inner tube and just kind of float around in the water. Things are safe here. You all want to know something else fun. One of my jobs before I became a principal was a lifeguard here at Wet and Wild. Now, that was one of the most fun trainings that I had ever been through, and it was a very fun job. You got a chance to learn how to save people. You got to learn had the chance to learn how to watch the water. And all around Emerald Point, Wet and Wild, there are lifeguards that are watching out to make sure that you are in a safe place. Some of you might say, hey, Mr. Travers, that sounds like a great summer job when I get older. And when you become of age and you want to go through that training and you feel like you're a good swimmer and you like helping people, making sure people are safe, this might be the place for you to work during one of the summers. Now, kind of talking about that, as you think, well, Mr. Travers, Emerald Point sounds great, and this is a place that I might want to come to with my family. Well, what do I need when I'm coming here? Well, you want to make sure that you are bringing obviously your swimsuit if you got younger siblings, maybe little infants, or up to 2 or whoever, they're not potty trained, making sure that they have swim diapers, bring that with them. There are lockers here that you can lock your personal belongings up. You won't have to bring food because you're not allowed to bring food into Emerald Point, but there are concessions here, and so you'll be able to enjoy some of the food that they have here already at the concession stand at Emerald Point. Boys and girls, I hope you're able to get out here this summer. I hope you're able to have a little fun. I'm excited about this year, and what a great way to round up our very last Wednesday destination when we go to a different place here in our great city and in our community. Boys and girls, we do three things at Washington, and you know those three things. Those three things are honoring community, showing excellence, and thinking critically. Boys and girls, Washingtonians, you make today a great day.